going to really make it here. Only 20, of course, but had that great debut when he scored twice under Ryan Giggs. Handball by Herrera.
Protesting his innocence. I think he couldn't get out the road there, Stuart, more than anything.
The possession perhaps for Wigan. Emyr Hughes, a former City youngster, Welshman who just missed the cut for the Wales squad for the Euros. Byrne. Morgan. Very experienced former Welsh international. Daniels. Looking for Grigg. Blint got in front of him. Looked sharp, United, early on.
They're moving the ball quick, Stuart. That's the...
Memphis take on Daniels. Into Wilson. Wilson's turn and foot in from Morgan. Corner.
Very difficult to get a turn inside the 18-yard line, Stuart, when the defender's up there behind. Very difficult to get a turn, but he's got the corner anyway.
Corner kick. Brightening skies at Wigan. Byrne heads away. Farazanda Herrera. A real tussle he was having there with Max Power. Power up the line. Mkhitaryan first to it. So keen to get on the ball, the Armenian.
Yeah, he's been in the game and he's done well so far, Stuart. I know the game's not been started very long.
Mkhitaryan to Wilson. It's given away by Warnock to Carrick. Jesse Lingard. Mkhitaryan to Fosu Mensah. Wilson. Carrick.
Nearly. I think a little deflection there from the defender. Stopped that ball going through.
Ball played forward there by Jacobs, who's not really a centre forward by trade. He's going to be playing off Grigg, but Grigg couldn't bring that under control.
Looked offside to me, sure, but he didn't put his flag up the line.
Back to Johnston. Luke Shaw. Slight bit of confusion. Luke Shaw's wearing 3, but Bailly's also wearing 3. We seem to have 2 3s at the moment. So, for United, never mind. Luke Shaw's wearing 3. Across to Shaw. Blint. Now Carrick. United probing away here. Dominated really in possession in the first 15 minutes. Memphis. Started last season really well, but just seemed to lose his way. He'll want to start well. And that's a good turn. Memphis. Tried to play it through to Lingard. Oh, that's a thundering challenge. And Warnock. He's getting to his feet now, Memphis. Mkhitaryan runs into an absolute tower that is Emyr Hughes.
Well, there's so many backs, Stuart, because they can't go forward that much. It's a bit crowded in there.
Fosu Mensah, and Wilson again runs the channel. Jesse Lingard. So yeah, that's late again from Warnock.
To be fair, the referees give the advantage to United.
Shaw just lets that go. He knows it's going to go out for a corner.
I think the referee will speak to the Wigan player. Noise. He just apologised when he had to play on. He's quite right, referee. He did the right thing.
So another corner for United. First couple of come to nothing, but deeper this time, and no one got a touch.
Dear me, somebody should be expecting that, Stuart. You should be in that box expecting defenders to make a mistake or miss it. But we've only won forward inside the 6-yard line. Oh.
Whilst there are 13 players away, you'd feel this is a good chance for the players here to really make an impact on the new manager. One of them is Shaw.
Question.
Jesse Lingard can hit them, as we know. Mkhitaryan, Lingard blocked, well blocked, very well blocked indeed from Morgan. That was a good move. United cutting Wigan open.
You know, it's quite funny, you look behind Lingard, and I think we've got our left back in there, sure. It's not going to show you on that picture, but look, Shaw kept going.
Memphis tried to trick his way into the box, but didn't quite work there. Good work by David Perkins, who was Wigan's triple player of the year in his first season here. So busy midfielder just in front of the back four.
Good here, look, Shaw.
Here's Carrick. Lingard. Wilson. Seen a lot of the balls, and they look short.
I won't mind that.
Wilson, through ball looking for Mkhitaryan. He got away there from his man.
He was asking a lot there.
Warnock tripped by Jesse Lingard there.
It's been a Premier League match. I might get booked for that, Stuart.
Warnock was in the Derby team that faced United in the FA Cup in January. Moved to Wigan on loan, and then he's joined them permanently over the summer. Former Liverpool and Blackburn player. Daniels brought it forward. Tower. Donovan Daniels. Morgan to Byrne, the two centre-backs for Wigan. Risky that, closed down quickly by Jesse Lingard. Eric Bailly. He played less than 50 times for Villarreal, but that persuaded United to bring him to Old Trafford.
Very confident on the ball, Stuart. Very confident on the ball.
Was offside.
Well, there wasn't a lot on that, Stuart. Did that ball take deflection before it went through?
Maybe he was coming back from it.
Yeah, he was, but there wasn't a great deal in it.
Danny Grattan as the lines are on his near side against James Wilson. There you go.
Yeah, no question. Offside.
Emma Hughes, who spent last season actually over on loan at Huddersfield and played more than 30 times for them. They want to break into the Wigan lineup. Nick Powell amongst the subs for Wigan today. We'll see him later on. Former United man now. Jacobs wins the free kick. Maybe should have played it earlier to Grigg, who made a good run to the left-hand side, but it's a free kick anyway.
Yeah, very easy free kick as well. I think he was going down anyway, sure. And you look at this again, he's not even touched and he's gone down.
Fosu Mensah transgressing there. 20 minutes gone, we're still awaiting the breakthrough here, but a rare Wigan attack. Warnock has it. Plays it back to Byrne. Another foul by Herrera. He likes to tackle.
To be fair, Wigan up and play the free kick quickly.
Perkins. It's the run of Jacobs. Power played it forward there, but he lashed it a little bit at Perkins, and the move breaks down. So far, Wigan have actually played a couple of pre-season games. They drew 0-0 at Chester on Wednesday, and they played a training camp in Portugal and drew 0-0 against Braga. So they're struggling for goals, it's fair to say. They're not letting any in. It's 0-0 here at the moment. Now Wilson's been pulled back by Byrne.
Sure, if that had been a Premier League match, sure, that would have been a booking. He's annoyed, but he never got the decision. Maybe the big centre-half doesn't think he can do him for pace.
Well, that would be a mismatch in terms of pace. Blind. Now, Eric Bailly came through at Espanyol before going to Villarreal.
Yeah, he's not got a problem with the ball by Ian, just as I say that.
I thought that was going out, Paddy. I thought that was a classic curse.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw, I tell you what, Paddy, it's my eyesight. Luke Shaw's wearing 5. Right, so we don't have 2 threes. It's my eyesight. I take full responsibility for picking over 2 threes.
Can you get there, Jesse?
Lingard against Burn.
That's a free kick there for the...
Burn took everything there, and he's given a goal kick.
No, he's not. The referee's given a foul, surely that's a free kick. Dear me, watch this, is deliberate foul. He knows he can't beat him for pace and just knocks him over.
Yeah, that's not exactly shoulder to shoulder, is it? That's just a good old-fashioned barge.
Yeah, from the back. Pre-season, Stuart, you got away with that.
Being kind there, Mr. Langford. Jääskeläinen chips it out to Warnock. Mac Tower gets it back to Burn. Got a bit lucky there. It's not a good ball. And now Mkhitaryan gets behind Burn. Mkhitaryan, lovely ball across. Memphis!
Why didn't he play with his left foot, Stuart? Plays with his left foot, a tap in the net. He thinks he was pushed. Yeah, he thinks he was pushed, but was he pushed? This is a great ball, Stuart. Hit that with your left foot, and that's he was pushed, wasn't he? He was pushed. What's the full-back's left hand, Stuart? Take that. Was it the full-back?
A lovely ball in from Henrik Mkhitaryan. He just thought it was going to be a tap-in, and just Daniels with a bit of a shove, but I'll still be disappointed, I think.
Very kind there, referee.
Mkhitaryan looks a threat every time he gets the ball.
He does, doesn't he?
Space.
He's got pace, Stuart, which is terrific for a midfield player. Well, semi-midfield player.
Eric Bailly. Comes away with it. Plays it back to Sam Johnston. Had to be quick. Grigg was closing in. Shaw lashes it up the line to Memphis. His great friend Memphis. Memphis outpacing Daniels and getting in front of him. Now Wilson. Mkhitaryan tries to make a bit of space. Memphis. Mkhitaryan.
Too crowded for the shot, Stuart. Not enough space.
Here's Carrick. Lingard. Herrera. Goes for goal himself at 6 yards wide.
Asking a lot, Stuart. Asking a lot.
Gary Colwell, who ended his playing career here at Wigan. He's done terrific though since taking over.
Well, they've got up the league, Stuart. Makes it all the more difficult for him. Let's hope he does well.
Free kick, Jesse Lingard.
I think that was always going to be a free kick, that.
It wasn't much doubt
Couldn't
about
get the other side, could he, Jesse?
.22 trophies he's won since 2003. Let's hope he wins many more at Old Trafford. Morgan.
So lucky he got away with that. Lucky he got away with that, Morgan.
Bailly was in very quickly there. David Perkins. Bit short that. But Burn, he did well.
Did exceptionally well, Stuart.
Warnock. Perkins bringing it forward. Griggs barely had a touch yet. Wide to Jacobs, who ran really into Fosu Mensah, but free kick's given.
Well, he's done the right thing, take the full back on. If you get past him, you can cause problems, Mr. Jacobs, but you didn't get past him.
Well, this man Jacobs had a great season last year. 10 goals he scored in League One last season, often from the wing.
Well, he's got a bit of pace, Stuart.
Free kick then Wigan. Oh, took it short to Jacobs. Jacobs tricks his way into the box as well. Jacobs pulls it across goal. Too much on that. He blasted it across, really. Maybe if he kept his head a little better, there were other options.
Yeah, played a nicer ball into the box. He's got people coming in from very wide on the right-hand side. Not going to catch it with the pace of this. A lad coming in far on the right-hand side, but the pace is too much for him. A gentler ball, then he might have had a chance. That's embarrassing, that. He's not going to give away. That's embarrassing. Give you away if you win the league.
No free kick there. United not clearing though. Shot by Hughes, blocked.
Well, it gives United an opportunity to break, Stuart, if they are attacking. You'll not be playing against so many defenders then.
Ryan Taylor with a throw then. Was playing at Hull last year, Ryan Taylor, but also in a contract here at Wigan. Here's Warnock. Jacobs. Warnock. Crossfield pass, and now Donovan Daniels. United have it back.
Did well there, Herrera.
Carrick. Herrera. Fosu-Mensah. Fosu-Mensah. Mkhitaryan, goodness me, what skill. He's away from Burn again. He doesn't know what day it is.
Oh, it's a terrific bit of skill by Mkhitaryan there, wasn't it?
One back by Herrera. Jesse Lingard have a direct run at Burn, beats him, all ends up. Herrera. And as far as Michael Carrick, he's got Shaw to the left. Memphis. Shaw. Carrick. Comes forward and is saying to Fosu-Mensah, get down the line. Inside to Lingard. Across to Shaw again. All it needs is the goal here for United. Yeah. Memphis has a go.
Ooh, good effort, Stuart, but just a little bit wide. Why not?
Well, he did score 7 times last season. Started the season very well. He started the first 8 league games of the campaign, but only 8 of the final 30. He really did fall out of favour, and of course, so disappointing for him that he was left out of the FA Cup final squad.
Well, there's a chance to impress Stuart and get back in the team. That's what they're all out there for.
Forward by Perkins. Here's Jacobs. Back to Jääskeläinen. Burn. Tower. Burn. Perkins. Morgan wearing the captain's armband to his centre back partner Dan Burn. He's getting comfortable, Eric Bailly, isn't he? Everything's got a degree of comfort about it. Fosu-Mensah, only 18, the Dutchman, with a throw. Can't find Wilson, shots for Morgan. Daniels. unmatched power. It was Herrera got a touch, but it does find its way out to Warnock. Michael Jacobs now for Wigan. Closed down quickly by Fosu Mensah. Goes back to Byrne. Grigg makes the run.
That's a corner.
Off Eric Bailly. Maybe felt he was impeded.
No, it did hit you, Eric. Unintentionally, but it did come off you.
Will Grigg there. Last time he faced United, he scored twice for MK Dons in that 4-0 thumping in the League Cup. In comes the cross. Johnston comes out, gets a touch on it. Needed to. It didn't fall for Donovan Daniels.
Fortunately, it didn't shoot.
Still plenty forward. Perkins. Byrne has stayed forward. Byrne. Carrick nips in. Fosu Mensah has hurt himself here as Sam Johnston whacks into touch.
I think he's got a whack where it hurts most, Stuart.
Just take a look at this.
Oh, is that his knee, Stuart, or something?
Didn't seem a lot in that.
No, did he turn badly there? Did he turn? No, I think maybe that's the knock there, Stuart. He got with the elbow.
Was he winded, maybe? Or?
Yeah, that's what done for him.
So a lot of the players taking on drinks. As it does look as though he's winded Fosu Mensah, but he's going to be okay. Just a reminder, this is the first of our 4 live pre-season games that you're going to see on MUTV over the next week or 2. Next up, we're off to Shanghai, where United are going to be facing Borussia Dortmund. So United playing Dortmund in Shanghai, then playing City in Beijing. So 2 games in China, Dortmund and City, and it all ends with Galatasaray in Gothenburg. That's on July the 30th. You'll see all of those live on your channel MUTV. It'll be fascinating to see which players are available when they come back, when we see Zlatan for the first time, and when the England players come back as well. So it's all coming your way over the next week or 2.
It's going to be very exciting, sure, to see what happens in the next few weeks. And I'm still thinking of that 4th player.
Lingard. Herrera back to Lingard, who continues his run. 3 to aim at in the centre, all the way through to Memphis.
It's an awkward one to play first time, Stuart. It's coming at great pace to him.
Well, it was Mkhitaryan at the far post, and somebody with his technique probably be slightly disappointed.
Yeah, but it's coming at great pace, Stuart. It's awkward that might have been unsighted for a split second by the defender.
Well, it was a good move. It was pulled across. Mkhitaryan lost his marker at the far post and put it over the top. It was a decent chance for the Army.
He'll be disappointed, Stuart.
And he certainly looked a threat in this game so far, the man from Borussia Dortmund.
No free kick there. I don't know what you're looking for. Nobody touched you, son.
I was looking at the linesman
just
there, Warnock, but nothing given. Final 10 minutes of the first half here at Wigan. 0-0. It's Wigan's side who won the title in League One, finished a couple of points clear of Burton Albion. Bear in mind they had a 20-game unbeaten run in that season, so they had a wonderful campaign in League One, led by Grigg, who scored 25 goals. It was a fantastic campaign for him in League One. Mkhitaryan. Fosu Mensah. Mkhitaryan finds Shaw. I'm going to run here, but then checks back. Shaw. Carrick trying to play that through to Wilson, cut out. And Eric Bailly just flicks it up. Neat.
Sounded like that, didn't it? Expect that from midfield for a shot, not centre half.
That was cool. That was cool.
That was a bit too early for Jesse as well.
It's busy player. Hughes. Dan Burn. Warnock. Foot in by Herrera. Warnock. Morgan. Fires it out towards Taylor. Ryan Taylor again. Waits for a bit of support. He was looking for Warnock there, but his radar was off. But that's given away to Hughes. Closed down very quickly indeed. Daley Blind came across.
Good defending, Stuart. Good defending. Oh, you can't do that. That's a free kick, that, but no.
Looked like a real clear shove by Memphis there on Morgan. But
saw one early on in the first half. The referee didn't give it either.
That was Herrera with a little clip. Warnock. Power. Warnock.
You'd like a goal, Stuart.
Jääskeläinen, who in fairness, despite all of United's possession, hasn't really had a good save to make. A couple of near things for United. Memphis and Mkhitaryan. Burn. There's Morgan.
Perkins. There quick Mkhitaryan, wasn't it?
Yeah, very quick. And then forced the mistake. Herrera. Jesse Lingard. Nice little flick on.
But just went in the wrong direction.
Mkhitaryan was on his way, but couldn't quite get there. But Memphis made the flick. Didn't quite work. Well, last 5 minutes of the first half. 0-0 at the DW Stadium. Warnock. Tower. Daniels. Taylor back to Donovan Daniels. Power. He had a good season as well last year. Max Power, his second season for joining from Tranmere. Jääskeläinen. He's looking for Warnock on the left wing. Finds him. Good kick. And out for the throw. Wigan preparing for life back in the Championship, and they start their Championship campaign in 3 weeks' time with an away game against Bristol City. Tough game.
Really? Where is Bristol? Is that in Wales?
The first home game here actually in the league against Blackburn as well, so good for them to have some decent fixtures back after going down all the way down to League One. Blind, who had the summer off after Netherlands failed to make it to the Euros. Eric Bailly. He's pretty happy, I'd imagine, with his first 45 minutes in the United shirt. Looked quite comfortable.
Oh, he's comfortable on the ball, Stuart. Comfortable on the ball.
It's going to be interesting to see who the preferred centre-back partnership will be when Smalling's back. Obviously Jones is on the bench. Possibly Mensah can play centre-back.
Well, it's good, that fight for Cruises.
Lingard's made a good run here.
Needs a bit of support.
That's a throw. So we'll await their breakthrough here at the DW Stadium in the closing stages of the first half. Sammy McIlroy, Dennis Owen will give us their verdict at half-time here on MUTV.
I don't think there'll be a lot of injury time, Stuart.
No. Memphis playing centrally. Herrera just cried it out, really. Memphis started last season centrally, actually. Played quite a lot of pre-season centrally. It's Herrera. Another run from Shaw. Cross comes Daniels.
Good challenge. Just a bit of a heavy touch from Shaw, allowed the challenge.
Shaw. I do wonder with Luke Shaw if it's a psychological thing when your first crunching challenge.
Yes.
What happens? How you feel about it? Fosu-Mensah drives forward. It's a good run, but the cross is not his best.
When you get down there, you've got to make sure the ball goes in the box, Stuart.
So he's going to make 7 changes, he told me, at least before the game at half-time. So...
Yeah, they all are.
Well, yeah, you'll see Juan Mata and Pereira's in there, and Phil Jones with that fascinating haircut he's got. Ashley Young, they're all going to be on second half. Memphis turns. He's got support here.
He's overhit it.
Jesse Lingard was in space.
Oh, it's a friendly. Put the ball down and take the dead ball kick.
Well, he's just making sure we're going to tick round at 45 minutes, Jussi Jääskeläinen. Overall, plenty in the first 45 minutes possession for United, but no penetration.
No, but that's the important thing in any game, Stuart. But it is the first game of the season, and sometimes we ask a lot. Players getting to know each other.
No time added on. Half time here at the DW Stadium. Stalemate in the first 45 minutes. Lots of possession from Manchester United. Some great work at times from Mkhitaryan. Eric Bailly as well has looked pretty comfortable at centre-back. We'll see plenty of changes in the second half, and you're going to hear from Sammy McElroy and you're going to hear from Dennis Irwin with their half-time analysis. But at the interval here, Wigan 0, United 0.
Manchester United Foundation uses football to engage and inspire young people.
To help them build a better life for themselves and their community. Engage.
Inspire.
Get the inside scoop on United.
That was a provocative headline.
In my opinion, they got what they deserve.
From the journalists who write the stories.
And there's nothing wrong with that, it's just that 4-4-2 is not fashionable anymore, so people don't like to admit that they're doing it.
He can still be effective, he'll still score a lot of goals.
Whether he's got the overall game to play higher than that, the evidence at United suggests he probably doesn't.
As they spark the rumours we love.
I'm always cautious about a player who comes to a club because he's fallen out with the club he's leaving.
Or put them to bed.
It's not my personal view, this is the view of a transfer review.
Never been a goer for Manchester United. Now look, it's possible could end up with egg on our faces. It won't be the first or the last time.
United in press.
I find that hard to believe that clubs are swayed by a newspaper poll, don't you?
Who reads the newspapers after all?
Exactly.
On MUTV.
Manchester United, one of the most popular and successful sports teams in the world. An institution supported from training ground to stadium by world-class technology from Epson. A hallowed ground for over 2 million annual visitors and over 659 million followers worldwide. From its hospitality boxes to conference facilities and within the club's state-of-the-art Aon training complex, Epson are proud to be an integral partner to Manchester United. A relationship that evolves with every new challenge and every new season. Two global brands showing the same core values of performance and innovation.
The new manager is here. And MUTV is the only place to see every minute of all his press conferences.
I can say that I am where I want to be. I want everything. I want to win matches. I want to play well. I have to say that I'm the manager of the biggest club.
Be the first to hear the facts from the man who makes the decisions.
The third player is already official or not yet? No.
Mourinho's press conference on MUTV.
Jose Mourinho has overseen his first 45 minutes as the Manchester United manager. He's been kicking every ball, getting involved, patrolling his technical area, and I think he'll be pretty pleased with what he's seen so far. There might not have been any goals here at the DW Stadium, as the half-time score reads Wigan Athletic 0, Manchester United 0. But Sammy McRoy and Dennis Irwin, what we have seen here is some entertaining football, and we've all been waxing lyrical already about Henrik Mkhitaryan, who was the player of the first half.
Oh, without a doubt, and if he had kept that one chance that he had near the end of the first half, it would have been a fantastic first half. But he showed some magnificent touches. He showed that he's going to be one of our main players, no doubt about that. I'd be very impressed with him.
Luke Shaw's come through the 45 minutes unscathed as well, important in his build-up, as it is for all of these players. It's gas in the tank at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just getting rid of the rustiness, getting rid of the cobwebs, getting up and running, getting through the game. We've controlled the game. We've had the 2 or 3 good chances in the game. We should be leading, but the main thing is to get through it, get some metres under your belt. Physically, you want to keep going. I know the manager's going to make 7 changes now, but at least 7 players have got 45 minutes under their belt.
Yeah, the changes will no doubt disrupt the game a bit. Both sides will be making their changes, but it's important to get as many players on the pitch as possible.
It's as Dennis said, get as many minutes under your belt as possible. We don't want injuries as well. So first off, I'm sure the manager will be very satisfied. We've had loads of possession, Dennis, but I think the thing is just see me a little bit. We haven't had much width on both sides. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more width, and I think we can get round Wigan and maybe create more chances.
Well, interesting to see who the players who will be in the second half. How many changes Jose Mourinho makes? He says 7. We'll bring the news of those subs as soon as we can. But first, let's have a look at some of the main incidents from that 45 minutes then. Manchester United playing in blue. Luke Shaw charging forward. Just Lingard teeing up Mkhitaryan and the pullback. And unfortunately, Lingard can't keep his challenge down. But again, creativity showing a little bit of what we can expect.
And lovely football. Nice one-touch football. Mkhitaryan there. Nice little ball in there. That's good defending by Wigan. Again, we're in the there. It's a lovely vision that Jesse just unlucky didn't beat the defender.
Yeah, well blocked in the end. And Mkhitaryan, who was the architect of that chance, he's been involved in so many of the good things that Manchester United are doing them.
Yeah, definitely. Look, he looks like a player that knows exactly where the space is. Looks very, very comfortable playing that, I suppose, the traditional number 10 off the front man. He's not afraid to run at the opposition. You can see a pass as well. So been really impressed by him so far.
Yeah, Memphis has got into the game a little bit. He's had a couple of chances. We know he can pack a punch with that right foot of his. What a great ball this by Mkhitaryan, and he should do better. Why didn't he take it on his left foot, Sammy?
Exactly what I was going to say, Solly. This is a magnificent ball. Left foot there. He would have been more comfortable with his left foot. I just think he tries to choke poke it in, and he misses, but that is a fantastic ball. That's a top in for the striker, that is, no doubt about that. I think he hits it to the outside of his boot, really, and goes wide.
He does, yeah, and this one then from distance, Memphis on his right foot. He loves that, cutting in on that right foot and bending it into the corner. Just off the mark this time, though.
Yeah, we know he's capable of scoring a goal from there. He's got a good shot at him. Unfortunately, just not hit the target this time. But we've looked fresh in times, particularly the back half of the first half there, the last 20 minutes of it. Well, I don't know. We've created a bit more, like Sammy would say. I'd like to see us a bit more width in the game, particularly down the right hand side. I think Foster Mensah could probably push forward a little bit more, but I think he'd be impressed with quite a few players there.
Yes, a shame we're not going to see more of Mkhitaryan in this match. He's likely to be one of the players replaced at half time, but he has pulled the strings, he's floated around, he just
effortlessly glides over the ground.
He does, yeah, he glides all over, and he's always available. He knows where the player is, and this is why, we paid the money for him, and he was a top player in Dortmund last year.
He should have perhaps done better. That's maybe his one mistake. We'll give him that.
We'll give him that. He hit it first time as well. That's how confident he is. He might have took a touch if he sees it again, but first time unlucky, just over the bar.
Yeah, had he that chance again, then would he have taken a touch and then buried it?
I'm the wrong man to ask that. I'm a fullback, so he knows. Listen, he scored plenty of goals in his career. He scored loads last year. He knows it. He just got under it a little bit.
He's disappointed as well that he didn't hit the target.
Well, he's a proper footballer from what we've seen. He's going to be disappointed. He looks like he's got a great zest for it.
Without a doubt, he's been the pick of the first half for me. Manchester United, he's been the pick of the team.
Some of the skills we've seen from him have been sublime, haven't they? And we just see a little glimpse of what we can expect this season then.
Well, when he's receiving the ball, he's always available. His body shape is always right. Let them run across him a couple of times. And he looks a player that wants to go forward as well, carry the ball forward to the opposition. We know from last year, Dortmund alone, what he can achieve in terms of scoring goals and creativity and assists. So it's all been good. I know people will say it's Wigan, and it is what it is. But his ability to take the ball under pressure, he's at a good age, he's good experience, and you can see that.
He's strong as well, Dan, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very strong, good build.
That last bit of skill we just saw, you two were purring over that. Just the way he knew where the space was, knew where his opponents were, just sort of got in the little pocket and then sprayed the ball around. It's just beautiful to watch.
It is, it's beautiful to watch, especially for the fans as well. He'll be a big fan's favourite if he keeps on producing moments like that. Skillful moments, the fans love that.
Okay, well, the second half is soon approaching here on UTV as we bring you this live football from United's pre-season preparations. We will take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll try and bring you some news of some of the stuff that might be happening and get prepared for the second 45 minutes of Jose Mourinho's first match as the Reds boss.
Planet Earth. Life here is getting better. Big businesses and small are crossing more borders, bringing prosperity and optimism into people's lives. This is the power of global trade. Of course, there's still a long way to go, but the more the world keeps on trading, the better it's going to get for everyone, everywhere. That's why we'll deliver today, tomorrow, and the day after.
He's a legend. That's true. And he's ready for your thoughts.
Hi, Pete. Hi, Tony. Hi, Billy. You all right?
Put your views to a European Cup winner.
Manchester United, agony aunt.
And maybe earn his respect.
What planet are you on?
That's rubbish. Easily wound up.
Phone, tweet or email the sharpest man in the business.
You there, Paul? Say that again. I thought the referee was very, very poor.
The Paddy Crerand Show.
That's a great reason we have this programme, because everyone's got an opinion, haven't they?
Monday at 6:30 on MUTV.
So here at the W Stadium, the half-time score is Wigan 0, Manchester United 0, as Sammy McIlroy, Dennis Irwin and myself nearly get soaked by a sprinkler watering this lovely pitch here in Wigan. This the first of 4 pre-season friendlies we're bringing you live here on your channel. The next is in China. We're going to Asia for the Tour 2016 presented by Aeon, and in the Shanghai Stadium our opponents on the 22nd of July, the German club Borussia Dortmund. Great game for Henrik Mkhitaryan, that playing against his former side. The next game, well, arguably it's even better, isn't it? Because it's the first Manchester derby ever to be played in Asia, It is live from the Beijing National Stadium, also known as the Bird's Nest, and that is on Monday the 25th of July, 11:30 a.m. for that. And then we are in Scandinavia, to Sweden, the Ullevi Stadium in Gothenburg on the Saturday the 30th of July for a 5:30 kickoff against Galatasaray. So yeah, 3 big games to come on MUTV, but still plenty of football left in this one, Sammy. A raft of changes about to be made. But again, it's just about seeing a few players. Jose's learning about his new squad. Yeah. He wants to see what they're like in a match.
Absolutely, this is what it's all about. You know, you've done all your training. Now it's about games. There's going to be some players coming on now, I think. Certain players, maybe like Juan Mata, trying to impress Jose. To see, you know, what's his future going to be? Is it going to be at Manchester United or elsewhere? So it's a chance now for Juan and the other players coming on to impress the manager.
I mean, the games we've just promoted there against Dortmund, City, Galatasaray, fantastic games to look forward to here on MUTV.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back 20 years, I can't remember playing the quality of those games pre-season. Usually you went off to Sweden, you know, Norway, and played the likes of Rosenborg, you know what I mean? But now we're travelling, we've got Dortmund, we've got Manchester City. They're great tests, they really are, and it shows you the big difference there is in terms of global football now. But it's still an opportunity for all the players. The manager said that the majority of these players will be on the trip. He'll be looking at them first hand. You're gonna, as we've said, alluded to, there's going to be 7 changes at half time there. Everybody's trying to impress the manager. The manager knows about certain trades, certain assets of some players. It's the young ones that maybe he doesn't know about, so he'll be taking a keen eye on them and learning a bit more, so that when the season comes, you know, he'll learn an awful lot more.
Do you think we've got enough games? Is that about right? About 5? Because of course the 4 on MUTV. There's the Wayne Rooney testimonial against Everton as well. There's the Leicester Community Shield game. That's sort of like a pre-season fixture, even though there's a trophy to play for. Is that about right?
I think 5 or 6 games. But what Dennis touched on, the quality of the games as well. Yeah. Dortmund, Man City, Leicester, they're all quality games. You need them. 5 or 6 is all right. So.
Okay, so some big games ahead, but let's concentrate now on the second half of this game. Wigan Athletic have made their way out onto the pitch. The Reds will follow shortly, so time for us to hand over to your commentary team again for this second half. Paddy Crowland, and first here's Stuart Gardner.
Yes, thanks Mark. This is the fun bit. This is the bit where all the changes are made, and this is the first part of the summer where Paddy does explode on the gantry.
I've not exploded yet because you've given me the names of all the ones that were warming up in their number, and I'm not going to organise a team out of that lot. I just know their numbers.
My early excuse will be we're just going to kind of wait and see how this works out in the early part of the second half, although we do know that Craig Davis is coming on for Will Grigg up front for Wigan. Phil Jones was one of the 7 United players who were warming up at half-time, so you'll see the changes. Jones, Mata, Januzaj, Pereira, Young, Valencia and Will Keane were all warming up. There's Juan Mata. Andreas Pereira is with him. Antonio Valencia, captain in the second half against his old team, where it all really started for him in England. Antonio Valencia. Adnan Januzaj started last season in United's team, got the winner at Villa and then disappeared off to Dortmund. Adnan Januzaj. So
I think, Stuart, he could be a player under Jose Mourinho, because I don't think he really got much chance with the last manager was here, because he's got a lot of talent, that kid.
There's Will Keane as well, who got that injury at Shrewsbury, but interestingly that injury probably allowed Marcus Rashford to get a place in the team against Midtjylland, and he's never looked back. And there's Ashley Young for United as well. He'll be coming on.
Somebody else's injuries, somebody else's chance, isn't it?
So we're waiting for the referees, and that's any slight problem. But Ander Herrera, one of the players who's still in the side, and it's good to see Andreas Pereira, who disappeared from view really at the back end of last season. He was in and around the first team squad for much of the campaign. He made 11 appearances in all competitions, but since the end of February, you never really saw him again after that.
New manager, new world.
Jose just taking his place and signing a few autographs for kids around the bench a little earlier as well. So you have a look at how United are lining up now, with Valencia playing on the right hand side, and then you've got Phil Jones slotting in at centre back, Blind going across to left back, Juan Mata just playing behind Will Keane with Young on the left.
Well, we've got two wingers out there, Stuart, haven't we? Januzaj and Young.
So Will Keane is going to get us going in a much changed second half. 0-0. And Eric Bailly still on. Plays it out to Valencia on the right hand side. Plays it forward, and Jääskeläinen went back and then decided, yeah, I better come and get it. Jussi Jääskeläinen, who hasn't had a huge amount to do so far. And here's Morgan. Cross to Burn.
Nobody allowed to pass the ball forward.
Daniels. Played forward by Ryan Taylor. Phil Jones onto it. Andreas Pereira. Valencia. Just by now Pereira. To Blind, who can play, as we've seen, centre back, left back, can play in the centre of midfield as well. Handy player to have around. So just the one change for Wigan, 7 for United. Free kick given. Referee took a while.
I thought he'd got a touch in the ball there, Stuart, but the referee doesn't agree with me. It's not unusual. Did he get a touch in the ball? No, he didn't. I thought he did.
Blind underneath this ball forward, volleys it away. Taylor and Phil Jones. No missing him, isn't there? That's
blonde hair.
Blonde hair, yeah.
Just made him do that. If you make a mistake, you stand out.
Again, injuries wrecked his season. He didn't play after the 2nd of January for United.
It's good to see him back, Stuart.
Well, this is his 6th season now, just beginning, and you do feel as he had so many injuries in that time. Daniels for Wigan. Wigan's first ever game in the Premier League was against Jose Mourinho's Chelsea in 2005, and it was all going so well for Wigan when Hernan Crespo scored right at the very end, right in stoppage time, to give Chelsea victory here on their way to the title. Jääskeläinen, he's given it away. What a terrible mistake. And, well, that's 1-0. And the first goal of the Jose Mourinho era comes after an awful mistake by Jääskeläinen. And Will Keane couldn't miss. And he didn't miss. Played in by Mata. And United lead 1-0.
Oh, the edge of the goalkeeper. Such an experienced goalkeeper as well, Stuart. Such a terrific goalkeeper. Oh, how casual is that, Stuart? How casual is that? Well, that's terrific. Unselfish, wasn't it? From Mata. Unselfish. He might have took the goal on himself, but no, it's easier. That's the right thing to do, and he's done it.
Jääskeläinen won't want to see this again, but we're going to show it over and over again.
Oh, dear me.
Will Keane, who did have a short loan spell here a couple of years ago, wasn't very happy for him, in fairness. Just made the 4 appearances in the 13-14 season. Before going back to Old Trafford, but he's got on the score sheet.
I can't believe you're giving the free kick. He was fouled twice there. Twice he was fouled. Januzaj, and the referee didn't give it, then gives a free kick to Wigan.
Burn. Well, somebody of Jääskeläinen's vast experience, you wouldn't.
No, you'd never think that, would you? No.
Morgan.
Took a chance there, Morgan, and got away with it, Stuart.
Davis. Cross comes.
Oh, that's
Jones.
a free kick again, Stuart. Look at the push in the back, Stuart.
No complaint from Jones.
I know, but I can't believe that. Look at the push in the back. Watch this push in the back.
50-50.
Yeah, nothing. I got it wrong.
Corner. Taken short. Plenty forward. Including the lighthouse burn.
You'll not be too pleased that the ball's not come into the back, will the big central defender?
That's after this. Now, Young would have been 3 through the middle if he could just got there first, but it's for the throw. So 1-0 made by a combination of the error from Jääskeläinen, cool play from Mata, Will Keane tucked it away. So much focus on Juan Mata over pre-season because of the fact that Jose Mourinho originally sold him to United from Chelsea. Valencia was playing for his country at the Copa America in the summer, but it ended in mid-June for him after he got sent off. Valencia's continued his run.
He's kept it in. He's kept it in.
Young. Mata calling for it in the centre, as is Will Keane. Herrera.
That's going to work there.
Still plenty forward here. Young gets towards the byline, pulls it across goal, and it's a corner.
Just get too crowded, Stuart. People have got to make better angles for him. They'll be in different positions. Not all going to attack the same ball.
31 now. Ashley Young, the 6th season just beginning for United.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot to offer United still, Stuart.
Mata, there is Young. Pulls it across dangerously. Oh, no one could get a touch. Januzaj was coming in at the far post. Just couldn't turn it goalwards.
Was MD expecting it, Stuart?
It looked like it was a surprise, didn't it?
Yeah.
Herrera. Valencia. 89 times he played for Wigan over the course of 3 seasons before joining United. Jones. It's Ferreira. Mata ended the season with glory for United as well, with that goal in the FA Cup final. 10 goals he got last season, Juan Mata. Herrera. The run by Valencia. It's another corner.
It's the big long legs of the centre half, Stuart. He couldn't get past them, could he?
Valencia, who injury wrecked most of his season last year as well, and he started 8 league games. Fairly brutal haircut he's had there as well over the summer.
You're only jealous because he's got a bit more dirty cut than you.
That's a very good point. I wish I had that option.
So do I.
Here comes the corner. Blythe keeps it alive.
Yeah, it was offside.
Coming back from offside position.
Yeah.
Be interesting to get his take on the game afterwards on MUTV. He's saying that he's not really bothered about winning the game today. He's bothered about winning at Bournemouth in a month.
He's dead right, Stuart. This is all a build-up to then, isn't it? Still, you want to win the game in China, don't you?
Yes, Pep against Jose. Part 1 in their new environment in Manchester.
No, I know, but it's still important at the beginning of the season. This was always pre-seasons for the build-up to the beginning of the season.
Lynn kept his eye on that, nods it to Januzaj. Pereira.
Good bit of skill from the three of them there.
Well, it was odd, wasn't it, that Januzaj was in the side at the start of last season, scored the winner at Aston Villa, and then went to Dortmund. Didn't work for him there, innit?
He's got ability, Stuart, the kid. No question about his ability.
Another player with ability is Mata.
He's got the brain, Stuart.
Valencia to Young. Young in towards Mata and Keane.
Well, I thought that might have been an own goal, that Stuart. Was it not? Was it Keane that touched it? I thought the big centre-half might get a touch, but it wasn't. But he never got enough on it, Keane, did he? Oh, he did. Never got enough on it. When he gets enough on that, that flies into the net. Did it take a little deflection prior to it?
Well, he made his first United appearance for more than 4 years at Sunderland in February, making his comeback, and then got injured again at Shrewsbury.
Oh, he's had a hard time with injuries, hasn't he, poor lad?
Had loan spells, Preston, Sheffield Wednesday, here at Wigan. Varying success.
Well, it's just as if he was starting off again, Stuart.
He's 23 now, though, Will Keane.
Old, that, isn't it?
Blint. Lovely ball through to Mata. Just didn't drop for him. Falls for Januzaj. He spots Herrera. He's got Valencia up with him. The linesman's given that. Handball.
Is he given a handball? Is he given a corner?
He saw the handball and was given it. It was an appeal from Valencia.
Good job it wasn't in the box, Stuart.
Oh dear, that's... yeah.
It's just
that was clear, wasn't it? Right on the edge. That was a close run thing, to say the least. Non-stop support from the 7,000 or so United fans who've made it here. Wigan have got everyone back. Pretty busy in there. Can United get a second? Mata. Young plays it low. Herrera's shot. Oh! And then blasted in. Magnificent